Let me tell you a truth the world tries to hide. Well-behaved women seldom make history. The women who change the world were the women who refused to stay silent, who refused to shrink, who refused to be polite when life tried to tame them. Every revolution, every breakthrough, every legacy was built by a woman who stopped asking for permission. And now, it's your turn. You were raised to be agreeable, to be pleasant, to be appropriate. They taught you that your success depended on your ability to be quiet, to be obedient, to be liked. But here's the truth. No woman has ever been remembered for being easy to control. They remember the woman who challenged the rules, the woman who walked away, the woman who chose her power over approval. There comes a moment in every woman's life when she feels the shift, the pull, the awakening, a moment when she can no longer force herself to fit into the version of womanhood the world scripted for her. This moment is dangerous, not because she becomes reckless, but because she becomes real. Real women change things. Real women create waves. Real women break generational patterns. And real women stop behaving. Well-behaved never meant kind. It never meant respectful. It never meant good. Well-behaved meant silent. It meant agreeable to your own detriment. It meant doing what makes others comfortable, even when it hurts you. It meant betraying yourself to maintain a role someone else wrote for you. Well-behaved meant being forgettable, and you were not born for forgettable. Think about every powerful woman you've ever admired. They were bold. They were disruptive. They were unapologetic. They didn't wait to be chosen. They didn't wait for permission. They didn't wait for validation. They decided. And their decision reshaped everything. History was not written by women who stayed in their place. It was written by women who created their own. You level up the moment you stop prioritizing approval and start prioritizing truth. Your truth, your voice, your purpose. Your life changes the moment you stop behaving and start becoming. Becoming powerful, becoming honest, becoming uncompromised, becoming the woman who doesn't bend just to be accepted. There is a cost to being the good girl. You lose your voice. You lose your boundaries. You lose your identity. You lose yourself. Being well-behaved demands that you shrink, smile, and stay silent around people who would never do the same for you. But once you reclaim your power, you never return to that cage. Every woman has a turning point, a moment of revolt, a moment when she says, I am done playing small. I am done pleasing. I am done suffocating my greatness. I am done being polite about my pain. I am done being quiet about my worth. This is where the dark feminine rises, not as chaos, but as clarity, not as rebellion, but as rebirth. A well-behaved woman is easy to overlook, but a powerful woman is impossible to ignore. She walks with intention. She speaks with certainty. She loves with discernment. She chooses with precision. She becomes magnetic, untouchable, unforgettable. When you stop behaving, you stop disappearing. So hear me clearly. You were not sent here to live a quiet life. You were not born to dim yourself for others. You were not meant to follow the script. You were meant to write your own. The world doesn't remember the obedient. It remembers the unstoppable, the unafraid, the unapologetic. Well-behaved women seldom make history. But you are not well-behaved. You are legendary. Subscribe and ascend.